Hi guys, so I wanted to do a tutorial on how to create animated text using Keynote, which comes on every standard Mac, I believe. But this is just the basic one I did just so I could show you in the beginning what you're going to be learning. So kind of like a transition card or an intro, and you can animate it. So what we're going to do is go into Keynote here, and let me just X out so we can start from the beginning. That way you guys can see exactly what I do. So opening Keynote now. Takes a little bit to open here. And you want to do new document. Now you might have a different version of Keynote than I do, so just, you can probably follow along at least closely enough. And basically you want to change the format of this, and you can do that doing here. And you want to change the background to whatever you would like, or you could even do an image fill. So we could do an image fill. So let's choose a background that we would like. And obviously you guys can personalize this to however you guys want. So that is what I'm going to do. And basically what I'm going to do is just delete all this stuff. And what you have to keep everything that you're going to put into your picture kind of close together. That way when we import into iMovie, it can actually fit all in the iMovie screen, if that makes sense. So once you do this, what you want to do is go to the text and add whatever text you want. Oops. That is not what I wanted to do. Okay, go to text and say, we're going to do like what I got for Christmas or something, since that's a very popular thing right now. So you could put what, and you want to do each of these kind of separately, or you could do it all together. So you do what I got for Christmas 2014, something like that. Okay, and then you can change the font by going over here. So figure it out, whatever you want. Change the font size. Oops, it's a little bit too big. I do like 140. Okay, so what I got for Christmas 2014, and I'm going to change this to be black. So you can change the color, and you can change it to whatever you guys want. I think I'm going to change the font actually. Sorry that I didn't have this really planned out too well, to be completely honest, but hey, it makes it more realistic to what you guys will be doing, I suppose. So maybe I'll just do basic title font. Okay, so what I got for Christmas 2014, then what you want to do is click this, and you want to go to animate and build in, and you click added effects, and you could go all here to see like all of these effects that you want. So we could do a typewriter, something like that, wipe, and you can like obviously preview all of these. So you guys know how to do this. That's pretty cool. So you could change the duration of this if you would like. And obviously you could do one for each different word. If you wanted to do that, you'd have to do separate little text boxes, like what I showed you guys in the iMovie intro that I showed you. But I'm just going to do this, and I can change the duration of this, so then you can click preview if you want it to be a little bit longer, whatever you want. And we're doing all at once, but people can do, by paragraph or whatever you wanted to do all at once. And if you're going to do it multiple, like each word a different text box, you have to change the build order to, instead of on click, you want to do it after transition, and then you can preview it just like that. And then what you want to do is go to File, Export to, and you want to click QuickTime. Then you want to make sure that this says self-playing, which it usually does. And you just leave these the same as they are. So I'm going to do 1080p and click next. Save this as whatever you want. And I like to save it to my desktop. That way I can import it right into iMovie very conveniently. So I'm going to go here into iMovie and just delete this little intro. And we're going to get this little Christmas thing here. And the problem is, like, sometimes when you import this stuff, it like tends to be like way longer than you wanted. So you can see here that like when I play it, there's like a big gap of time. So you can actually like scroll over to see where it starts and then go right before that, split it, and then delete it so that it just plays right away. And then you can stop it, split clip. And what I like to do is go into transitions and click fade to black. That way it's like a nice little transition. So here we go. Oops. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Obviously you guys can play around with it and make it really cool. I just did a basic one for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye.